The $1 billion summit is different than other events is because everyone has been vetted. Everyone is at a certain monthly level. So when you speak to someone, you can actually really engage with them and get really good ideas.
So I go to quite a lot of events. I've travelled quite extensively in order to learn about what the best things are to do on Amazon. And what I often find is that I'm the smartest person in the room. So what's really great about this event is actually I'm probably the most stupid, which is absolutely what I paid my money to be here for.
Kevin's just got this reputation of being one of the guys who just delivers the most value in the industry. So whenever since I heard that Kevin was having his own event, I just jumped at the chance. And Kevin definitely attracts the best speakers, the best mentors, the best people within the industry.
Not very often do you get to be in the same room where you're hobnobbing with people who are somewhat at the same level that you're at. A lot of times when you go to other conferences, you find yourself engaging with people and you're the one who ends up knowing more than they do, which is fantastic. I'm always happy to help people, but it's really interesting when 50% of the time I walk into a conversation and I walk away learning something, knowing something that's new and intriguing for me to take away. So that is what is very different about this event relative to almost every other one that I've ever been to.
So the event's been really good. As far as how is it different than other events is that you get a lot of actionable content on stage, not just high level stuff, but kind of specific tactics. And then there was a great day of networking that we did that was totally outside of the event. So we went to a winery, we did racing, and that kind of allowed people to develop closer relationships and network more. And that was different than what most other events do.
You come to these events and you really create relationships for life. That's exactly what I feel like, because you meet a person and not only you connect as with a friend, but you really connect on a level that you can't really connect with other people. I have a lot of friends, I'm very social, but you come to these events and you really make friends that have the same thing in common as you, and it's just absolutely wonderful being around these people.
The reason I decided to come to the $1 billion Seller Summit is for a lot of reasons. One is I know Kevin is a friend of mine. He always does a great job with his events. It's no fluff. It's real legit, advanced type strategies that I knew I would see. And then beyond that is just the type of people that he's bringing together. I really thought would be second to none, and as expected, there's just a bunch of really talented, fantastic people here in the Amazon space.
Yeah, Kevin and Mark really allow you to truly connect with all the other people here, which is really awesome. We've been to a ton of conferences and it just kind of seems like, let's go check out the booths, let's go to the speakers, and you don't really talk to anybody else.
Yeah, like it doesn't feel like a solo sort of thing.
Yeah, so this is like you connected with people, made some friends.
It really blew me away. I just really took a lot of notes and trying to capture everything because there's a lot of information jam-packed into each individual sessions, very actionable. You know, I was walking away with more than 20, 30 actionable things per session.
So far I've been blown away. It's been a lot of information, but great information. It's definitely gonna change my business and make me a lot more money.
The reason I came to the $1 billion Summit is because it was an opportunity to meet a lot of speakers that I've never heard of before. These are guys that are behind the scenes, that they're not out there, they're not the gurus, but they're the ones with the golden nuggets. I go to a lot of events, and I've gone to so many events where it's 45 minutes of fluff and then the nugget. And here it was like every 7 or you never knew when they were coming at you.
Everyone here is very interested in learning from one another, including the speakers.
This is one of the best Amazon events I've ever been to because of the type of people that are here and the willingness for everyone to collaborate, and just the nature and the style of Kevin making sure that people really were presenting actionable items for everybody, and then also the ability to really kind of network with everyone was built into it as well.
You've got a lot of high-level sellers. I've learned so much from so many people, and the speakers have been great. There's been so many points to take away, but also just the conversations during lunch, dinner, breakfast, walking somewhere. It's just, I've picked up so many incredible techniques. I just love the things that were spoken about in the presentations, which we're not allowed to speak about when we leave here, because it's going to give us a huge edge.
The experience is great. First of all, this is some unusual concept that I experienced here, particularly for this seminar. As everybody knows, usually it's like really difficult to go through like 2-3 days of the speakers and the seminar itself. So guys did a great job. They divided for 3 parts basically, which is first educational day, second is like more entertainment and more communication part, and the third day was today actually, and we're going on the process of education and the speakers again. So, and the presentations are really short and right to the point, so this is something that I really like myself.
To be able to come to an event that was all wrapped up into the one where you actually got that superior content along with the mind-blowing successful people that are here, it's absolutely been the best event that I've attended.
Blows them out of the water. You know, when I Google like the top 10 to go, and I went to probably 4 or 5, and this is definitely really good.
My biggest takeaway is I'm coming to the next.
Oh, this is just in another league. There's no other way of describing it, frankly.